Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, say hi.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to...
Crockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, you're making your coordinator a little bit nervous, man. When you take a sack down in this area of the field, you are playing with absolute fire. And you know what else? Kind of light a fuse on that other side of that defense, too.
One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you in on a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Goff back to throw. Forced out to his right. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Shotgun snap here to go. That's complete to St. Brown outright. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Goff on 3rd. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And he drives this into the pouring rain.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 180. All right. 180. Face up.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So second down coming up.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one. That DB could cut off and take the other way.
Jackson now on third. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Out of the gun. Give to Hill. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens go up 6-0 here in the first. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Goff. Rolling left, buying some time. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
All the time in the league. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again.
And it's 3 and out.
Collects this at the 32. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Henry running to the left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Lamar now from the gun. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Goff to the air now. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's caught at the 25. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions trim the lead to 1. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked. The Ravens scoop it up. And he doesn't get too far on the return, but hey, the overall play amounts to a point kept off the board with that blocked extra point. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-6 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Play fake, Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
No, we change.
Jackson looking to throw. Short pass brought in. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy of that 1st down at the 30.
Brings up 3rd down.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Throwing the out route complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down.
From the red zone now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Lamar. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
Throw here, 3rd down. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Loop knocks it through. That'll push their lead to 4.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Khalif Raymond to return it. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
On the return, the Lions
right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Shoots away from one. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Again, it's Gibbs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
Taking a shot deep here. So he knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or 2 to react.
And the pressure's there. He goes down. The sack denies them the 2-point conversion.
Ravens 10.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Quick, ready?
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. Buying some time right. He just throws this one away.
Pete, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Jackson yet again. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 50-yard line.
And again, it's Jackson. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And the Lions are there to bring him down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Hold on. Okay. What? Okay.
On first down, it's Goff. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Full extension, and he brings it in! It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
First down. A 49-yard gain on the play.
They send a man in motion.
Lions.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Shotgun snap here to go. Chased out to his right. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Third and long.
Five.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Has it left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Bates' kick is up and good. And that grows the lead to 5.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. On first down, Jackson finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after.
He finds Bateman on the slant. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Loop knocks it through. And that trims the lead to just a couple. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Black 20!
From the gun, Goff. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge up on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
And the Lions
Cal,
first down.
Cal. We go tonight.
First and
Cal,
goal
you won.
at the 9-yard
What?
line.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
What's up?
Montgomery. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. David Montgomery with the touchdown. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score on Lions 22. Ravens 13. Jack Fox.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
They
11.
go play fake with Jackson. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down.
Hey, Alpha, tonight.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now here's Lamar. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Lamar throwing again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Off play action, Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. Has room down the left sideline. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Goff on first and 10. He's trying to push the field. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. Will take the interception back inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
At the 31-yard line.
This is Henry on second. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Herbie Joseph up for the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a lead just before the end of the third. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens jump in front now by 5.
27. Lions 22.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Hey, 20, Ric Flair.
Out of the shotgun, gone. Buys time, rolling right. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead as time runs out here in the third. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he takes the return out of bounds.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Now here he goes. take this in for the score. The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 34, Lions 30. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Play action here with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Goff to the air now. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
That may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
180!
Now Goff. He rolls to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. First down from the 42. Blitz coming, Lamar. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Jackson trying to get on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Return starts from the goal line. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going deep. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. Oh, look at this. The kick is blocked. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for two, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He's got Andrews. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 27.
Hill now from the gun. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Jackson to throw.
26-yard line.
That's incomplete on 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And this is another one too close to that defender, Brock. Knocked away again, and this time it forces 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Another one for Gibbs. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
Goff's going to throw for it. On the move, headed right. They did it! He made the interception! Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2 does not work.
Ravens 40. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. From the gun, a run for Henry. This is tough running with this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Flying down the middle with Henry. Makes the tackle. Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock, he picks up 9 on the play. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another run for Henry. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. To throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that kick? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Here's Raymond on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Taken in by Williams outright. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners, as we say so long.